Hi, how y'all doing? It is Wednesday, May the 31st, 2023. The skies in Ontario, Canada were blue again. This morning this rising, when I got up, don't mourn the day, um, there was clouds, right? Sporadic clouds all throughout the sky, but then it was about an hour, they're all gone, and the sky turned blue. So, yeah, right? And then the temperature went up. It was 31 today. So I realized that this was going to be a heat day, so had my shower, put on some shorts, and I went grocery shopping. Right? Early, like 9:30, quarter to 10. I figured I'd beat the heat, and I did. So, yeah, I spoke to a woman, two women there, three actually, four, right? Five people I spoke to. So it was all good, right? They were all good conversations. Nobody was gnarly or rude, right? It was pleasant. We were all smiling. I didn't talk to them all at once, but yeah. So it was a good experience, right? The grocery store, though, didn't have everything I wanted. Some of the shelves were missing stuff, but it is a cheap grocery store and they get deliveries all day. And it was early, so who knows? Right? Right. I know we won't starve to death. No worries there. Right? They always make things sound worse than they really are. Because that's to keep you in a low vibration. Don't allow it. Okay? Whatever you hear on the MSM, on the news, or anything like that, change it around. Think the opposite. Okay? The government says do it. It's a good thing. It's not a good thing. Don't do it. Alright? I told a police officer that last summer, and she agreed with me. So how about that, right? Yeah. Other than that, I stayed in all day. It was just too hot to go out. I would have liked to have gone out and got some sun, but it was just too hot. And my energy's just starting to return, right? I'm still feeling, what's the feeling? It's like, I know who I am, and I know what I'm worth, and I'll be danged if anybody's going to disrespect me or talk down to me, or you know what I mean. I'm just there feeling very serious, right? And for a Taurus, that's something because, yeah, you ever been in a field with a bull? They are very serious. You take them very serious, okay? They don't play games. That's just how it goes. So yeah. Other than that, I had a pretty good day. You know, I did. Didn't really talk to other than the grocery store this morning. I talked to one woman on my new friend on Messenger, right? We send voice messages back and forth. Other than that, yeah, fairly quiet. No company, no other energies in my house, just me. I did my laundry this morning too, so that's good, right? Because there's some days where I don't do anything. But that's okay too. It's the energy, right? You know, it is. It really is. You've been shamed and blamed into thinking you're lazy and stuff like that. No, never mind. You're an adult. Do what you damn well want to, as long as you're not causing harm, lying, or being a bad person. Do whatever you want, right? For sure. You're a goddess and a god, right? What's there to be afraid of? Who can tell you what to do, really? Think about it, all right? Nobody. What's a god afraid of? Hmm? What do you think? What's a goddess afraid of? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? Alright. That's the attitude everybody should have. If you're from the light and love, you know? Because you're a chosen one. So it's a good thing. No birds today in my tree at all. I've seen a couple of ravens and blackbirds. Hardly any seagulls, so that's good, right? We call them shithawks here. No shithawks. That's about it, right? That's something too, right? If you see a bird coming from your left side, that means it's coming from your mother's line, your ancestors. Okay? If you see it coming from your right, it's your father's ancestors. Okay? It's a message because the birds bring messages. So it's what you're thinking about at the time. You know? They could be there for protection too. So, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. Same as animals, critters and creatures, right? All of it, because it's all nature. We just forgot how to listen and how to communicate with it, that's all. Just pay more attention to the leaves around you when they're blowing, the wind, right? It works. It really does. The water, the waves, the ripples, all of it. Flowers growing, everything. Alright? Alright. I know it might seem a bit whack or woo-woo, but this is spiritualism. It's part of it, right? It's not about religion. It's the opposite, okay? So, yeah, because the Bible is schizophrenic. You know, schizophrenic God, right? I know. You'll just have to look into it more and use your own intuition. You'll figure it out for yourself. If you haven't already, that is. I think you're all smart, whoever's watching my channel anyways. Because I'm not getting insults in my comments, so that's a good thing, right? But I do attract good energy from people. I don't have like people clamoring to be my friend and everything all the time. I'm very picky on who I let into my life, right? And most of the times I get burnt. I get a lot of Decepticons, right? But as I age and I'm getting wiser, it's not really a thing anymore because I put the boot down as soon as I see a red flag and I end it right there. I am really good at saying goodbye, and when I say it, I mean it, right? So yeah, if you want to be my friend, be nice to me, because when I say goodbye to you, you just become invisible to me. It's like you never existed and will never exist again. That's just how it is, right? There's so billions of people in the world. What does it matter if 100 of them disappear to me? You know, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So, yeah, Shiba Resonance hasn't been posted today. Not yet. It was at 42 yesterday, so, yeah. I think it's still a bit high today. But coupled with the energies of the planetary systems and stuff like that, the energies that it's affecting our subconscious and consciousness, right? It's, different. It confuses me. But I think the Schumann was pretty high today because it had a lot of energy this morning. And that doesn't happen unless the Schumann's high. So let's say it was over 45. I will let you know. I'll put it in my next video as soon as I find out the information, right? I will. So yeah. What else was it? I didn't really have a lot to talk about. I enjoy talking to you. To whoever's listening out there. Right? I do. So I thought I'd get on here, make a video, just in case you're waiting for me to post something, because TV and YouTube can get boring, especially when everybody's just regurgitating the same old stuff, right? I'd really like it if somebody came up with a new story. Every movie I've ever seen, right? They're all copies. There's nothing original, nothing new, right? There isn't. I made a story up on a poem or a story up. I posted it on I got it on my channel, right? A story I made up just for my mind. It's different, right? Somebody needs to make a new story with a wonderful ending. Why does everything have to have bad things in it? It doesn't really, right? Just a beautiful story. It would be so nice, you know? It would. And if you're having high anxiety, sometimes it'll feel like you're being choked almost. Sometimes it's really tight in here too, right? Upset stomach, all that. I made another video before about tapping, right? You start here and you tap, right? And then above your eyes, you know, above your eyebrows, your temples, under your eyes. Do it just for like 30 seconds each. Under your nose, above your lip, right? And then under your lip, above your chin, and then here, just under your collarbone, right? And then your sternum, that hard bone right in there. Tap it, right? And it calms you down. Do a breath work while you're doing it. right? And it'll help your anxiety. Okay, it'll relieve it. Anxiety is fear of the future, overthinking about the future. So cut it out. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't control it. So just let it be. It is what it is, and that's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Just be. All right? All right. Bay leaves. Burning bay leaves is a good idea. I just get a bay leaf, stick a fire to it, blow it out, and just go like that. And I feel so much better. It's like fast, right? It calms me right down. It'll help. You might be getting a knot in your solar plexus too, right? That's anxiety. So these are signs, you know, that you've got anxiety. So those are a couple of hints you can use, right? Or just breathe it out. Right? Push it out through your stomach to the bottom of your stomach. Do it a couple times over and over. It will. It'll ease. It will. I know. I've struggled with anxiety, over the top anxiety, since I was 5 years old, to the point where it just knocks me right unconscious. All right. That's not fun. But now I know how to control it, so it doesn't affect me as much anymore. So if you have anxiety, I hope this helps you. All right. I shall make another video tomorrow. I'll do my best anyway. Got some running around to do in the morning. So, yeah, we'll see what I can come up with. Oh, Gina Marie. My video might cut off here, so I'm going to say this real fast. Gina Marie made a video. She realizes that everybody that she's been seeing in the government, at their little parades, all these officials, presidents, everybody, they have been CGI'd. She noticed, right, how they've been, even some like paste, right? They got heads, they got black lines around, right? They're like the head's been taken off somebody and put it on somebody else's body kind of thing, right? And some are CGIs, like when she zooms up on them, they got no eyes, no face, whatever, right? That's awesome. I'm glad she's waking up more, and she's pointing it out for other people to see, because they will realize that, yeah, it's not the truth what people are seeing on TV, okay? Or on the videos of these politicians, okay? It's not. It's just a shit show. It is.